Hey man, it's your boy Doing Our Harlem. We're back with another NBA 2K26 build video, and today we have a physical two-way point forward. And this build right here can do a little bit of everything on the court, so make sure you guys watch the video to the end so I can show you how I created this masterpiece. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. As you can see, we're going to small forward position. Now you can go 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". It's totally up to you on how you want to do it, but we went 6'8" for this particular build. Seems like a lot of people like 6'8", so we're going 6'8", 215 on the weight, 7'1" wingspan. Let's get into it. So we're going to start with the finishing. Now this is not like a slasher type two-way point forward, but this build does have some driving dunk, so I made sure I took that to around an 80. I think that's decent, you know, and you can go in and change what you want to change. That's totally up to you, but I think an 80 should be able to get the job done. As far as the drive and layup, we're going to get that to a 71. And the close shot is going to a 65, and the standing dunk goes to a 45. Okay, now you can take all these up if you want to. I don't know how you play. Some people may want more layup, some people don't care about dunk, and some people don't care about layup. Me personally, I don't care about layup. I care more about the driving dunk. And so I took the driving dunk up, but you know, I can't tell you what you should be doing, you know. For the post control, we're going to take that to a 51. It's going to go up with the strength, so we're going to make sure we go ahead and take it up now. And we do have posterizer on bronze with this build. Once we take the vertical up, you'll see that later on. But let's go ahead and get to the green bean, make your girl scream, badger. This build does have an 83 3-point shot at the gate. Now you can change that if you want to. If you feel like you want to put your cap breakers on the 3, you can put your cap breakers on the 3. I didn't factor in the cap breakers when it came to the 3-point shot, but I did do it kind of for the perimeter defense, just in case someone wanted to do it. I know a lot of people want high perimeter defense, so I made that adjustment in the build so you could get the high perimeter defense if you wanted to. Okay, as far as the free throw, we're going to take that to a 74. And I think that's enough to make some free throws. And we do get limitless range. We get dead out. We get set shot specialist. And we also get shifted shooter. So you should be able to make some shots on this build. Now, we didn't we didn't add anything to the mid-range shot. We just left it right there to 73. So if you want to take some cap breakers and put it on a mid-range shot, you can. That's totally up to you. Now, as far as the playmaking, we have to have high passing on this build. So I didn't go like 90-something passing. I went with an 85. I think that's a solid number. 85 passing on this build does get us a versatile visionary on goal, and we also get gold dimer. So being able to pass is something this build can do at a high level. Okay, so you don't have to worry about making passes with this build because you can do it. As far as the ball handle, we're going to take that to an 86. That does give us ankle assassin no silver, unpluckable no silver, handle for days, and we also get strong handle on this build, so you will be able to get your own shot. As far as the speed with ball, we did take that to a 75. I think that's good. If you want to take your weight down to get that to an 80, you can do that if you want to. That's totally up to you. But I think a 75 should be able to get the job done. And I have some great dribble moves that I be using on my build with a 75 ball handle, and that boy get busy. But that's what we have for the playmaker. Now, as far as the defense, like I was saying, I made sure I did certain things on the defense just in case you want to add cap breakers to it. So for the interior defense, we did take it up to a 74 so we can get post lockdown. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Once we take the strength up, you will see that you do get post lockdown on bronze. As for the perimeter defense, we're going to take that to an 87 just in case you want a cap breaker to a 92. Normally, I would just take it up to a 92. I did have it like that at first. I had the perimeter defense at a 92, but the steal took a major hit if I do that. So if you don't care about your steal being high, go ahead and take your perimeter defense up to a 92 so you can put your cap breaker somewhere else. But I took it to an 87, and then you just add the cap breakers to the perimeter defense, and that way you'll have a 92 perimeter defense. As far as the steal, you can't get it to a well, you can't. Hold on, let me look at it. Yeah, you can get it to an 85. I'm tripping. But I think it would change the name, man. So it would be best to cap breaker, like take it to an 80 and then add the cap breakers and get it to an 85. But I think it changed the name if I'm not mistaken. So we just took it to a 79. As far as the block, we're going to take that block to a 78. That does give us some good shot blocking. We got high flying denier. We will have that on silver, and paint patroller is on bronze. Now, since we're at small forward, you know I like to put rebounding on my build, so I did take that to an 80. The defense rebound, I took it to a 71. so we wouldn't have no weaknesses on this build. Y'all know how I feel about that too. Okay, as far as the speed, we do have some decent speed on this build to be 6'8", 83 speed, 83 agility. Make sure you get that 83 agility so you can get that Jalen Suggs motion style. For the strength, now this is why it's a physical build, okay, because we have an 85 strength on the build. Now you don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can take the strength down. I think strength is very important. I don't care what nobody say. Strength is important in my opinion. Look at all those badges that relate to strength. 2, 4, 6 badges. Like, come on now, make it make sense. As far as the vertical, we're gonna take that to a 74, and that's what we have for this particular build. Now we look at the badges. These are the badges that we have right there at the bottom. We do get on ball minutes on silver. We got a lot of silver badges, okay. Glove, we got pogo, handle for days, challenger, break starter, on ball minutes, set shot specialist, rebound chaser, interceptor, anchor assassin, unpluckable, box, brick wall, high flying denied, lightning lunch, and slippery all ball. Like, we got a lot of silver badges on this build. But let's get into the shades up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we do have Glenn Robinson, Dan Bier. Well, we also have Paul Pierce in the build. Is a physical two-way point forward and no weaknesses to report. Okay, no big weaknesses. And let's go ahead and go to the cap breakers. Now, like I told you guys, we took the perimeter defense up to 87 so we can add the cap breakers to the perimeter defense. That's something you don't have to do if you don't want to. You can just take it to a 92 out the gate if you want to put your cap breakers somewhere else. But that's what I did for the cap breakers on this build. And all we had to do is add 5 to the perimeter defense. We only get 5, so 89, 90, 91, 92. And if you wanted to add something to your steal, I would take it to an 80 and then add the 5 to the steal. Now, if you want to go over and do something for the driver dunk, you can't get but 5, so take that up to an 82 and get that 5 and get it to an 87. Okay, if you wanted to do that. And, you know, that's about it, man. Change what you want to change. That's totally up to you, and I'm out of here. Charge!